Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are going to do the corner to corner rectangle, which can be used to make a blanket. I already did a corner to corner square pattern. I'll link that in the video above. But let's look at corner to corner. So you can make a square blanket, which is totally fine, but most blankets are rectangle in shape. So you start in one corner and you work the blanket all the way and it ends in another corner. So that is the corner to corner. That's why it's called corner to corner anyway. Now let's go ahead and get started. For today's tutorial, I am using just some worsted weight yarn, a 5mm crochet hook. Now to get started, make a slip knot and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now go ahead and double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So remember, this does not count as a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also double crochet in the next 2 chains. So here we have a block. We have a chain 3 space right here and 3 double crochets. So this is block 1, row 1. Chain 6, we're going to increase now. So chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn your work. Double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th and the 6th chain as well. Now you've made another block. You have a chain 3 space and 3 double crochets. So this little guy down here, you want to flip him so that he's sitting up, so that the chain 3 space is pointing up. Now you're going to make these blocks sit together like this. Insert your hook in the chain 3 space of this block, of the first block, and you're going to slip stitch to that chain 3 space. Chain 3, and then make 3 double crochets in that chain 3 space. Okay, you've completed row 2, and row 2 has 2 blocks. We're going to increase it to row 3, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chains from the hook. Flip these guys so that the chain 3 spaces are pointing up. Insert your hook in this chain 3 space right here. slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets in the same chain 3 space, slip stitch to this chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space, oops, and now you have row 3, and row 3 has 3 blocks. I'm going to increase to row 4, chain 6, double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain from the hook, go ahead and flip these guys up, slip stitch in the first chain 3 space next to the hook, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch to the next chain 3 space, 3 double or chain 3, 3 double crochets, all right, slip stitch to this chain 3 space right here, chain 3, and 3 double crochets, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so this is what your corner to corner is looking like. Ooh, let's see, there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks on the bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks on top. So if you were making a blanket, you would keep doing exactly what we were doing, increasing on both sides until you get the bottom of your blanket, which would be this part right here, as long as you want it. Oops. Here, let's see if we can get this both in here. There we go. So you would keep increasing until you get the bottom of your blanket, which is this side, as long as you want it. So I'm going to crochet a couple more rows, and I will meet back up with you when I have my bottom of my sample as long as I want it. Okay, so I've made my bottom part as long as I want. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So if I was making this bigger, this would be the bottom part of my blanket. So now we're going to start decreasing on this side, and we're going to start making the straight edge here. But we're going to keep increasing on this side to keep making the blanket longer. So to start our decrease, after we finished the last block, we do not chain 6. We turn our work and insert our hook in the first, in the first double crochet, pull up a loop, and slip stitch. Insert in the next double crochet, pull up a loop, and slip stitch. Insert your hook in the third double crochet, pull up a loop, and slip stitch. Now you're going to slip stitch to this chain 3 space, and then chain 3 and 3 double crochets, and continue as you were when you were increasing. So 3 double crochets in this chain 3 space, slip stitch to the next chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So let's take a quick look real quick. So you see I did not add another block here, and we've started to make the straight edge here. So like I said, just for reference, this would be the bottom half of your blanket, and now you're going to start making this straight edge, but you're going to continue making the length on this side. I'll slip stitch in the next chain 3 space, three double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, all right, now you no longer have the same number of blocks on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top. Now we're going to keep increasing this side. So chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain from the row, or from the hook. 2, 4. Make sure all your chain 3 spaces are pointing up. So flip your work and slip stitch here. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to do my blocks all the way to right here, and then I will show you the decrease again. Okay, I'm going to work my last block before the decrease. So I'm going to slip stitch in this chain 3 space right here, chain 3, 3 double crochets, okay, so now you're going to slip stitch to this chain 3 space, but you are not increasing, so turn your work, slip stitch in the let's see, turn your work. Now slip stitch in this first double crochet here of this chain, or of this 3 double crochet group. Pull up a loop, slip stitch. Insert your hook in the next double crochet, slip stitch. Insert your hook in the next double crochet, slip stitch. Insert your hook in the chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3. 3 double crochets. So you are continuing. Here, let me slip stitch it so it looks more. Okay, so you are continuing the straight edge on this side. So I'm going to crochet all the way up to here and show you the increase on this side one more time, and then I think we'll start to decrease my sample and make it a rectangle. Okay, I'm going to increase in just a moment. I'm going to work my last block on this row. Okay, so this is the last time I'm going to increase on this side on my sample. So we're going to increase, so chain 6. Double crochet in the 4th, 5th, and 6th chain from the hook. Okay, turn all these guys so the chain 3 spaces are pointing up. Oh, I see I've made a mistake. Oopsies. I missed a double crochet. There, now we have 3. Okay, chain 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, slip stitch. So that was my last increase on this side, but you just keep continuing to decrease on one side and increase on another until you have your blanket as long as you want it. So we no longer have the same number of blocks on each side. So this down here has 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the side, my side of my sample will have 11 blocks. So I'm going to crochet all the way till I hit down here. I'll show you the decrease, and I'll meet you back when I'm ready to decrease on this side. Okay, I am ready to do another decrease. So slip stitch in the chain 3 space here, turn your work, insert your hook in the first double crochet of that last block you just did, slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch in all 3 of the double crochets, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets in this chain 3 space, slip stitch the next chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch to the next chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets, so as I said, you are continuing this straight edge here, and then when I get back up here, I will show you how to start to decrease the top. Okay, so I am back up here. Now I'm going to slip stitch to the chain 3 space, but I am not adding another block, so I'm not even going to chain 3 or do 3 double crochets in here. We're going to turn our work and slip stitch in the last double crochets we just made. Slip stitch in the chain 3 space, chain 3, three double crochets, slip stitch. So let me show you. Let me turn this back over and show you what we're doing here. So all right, so we've got the bottom of our blanket here. We've got one side here, one side longer on this side, and now we are making the top. We're making the straight edge of the top of the blanket. So we started here, we made the width, and then we started to decrease on this side. So now we're making the straight edge here. We made the length as long as we wanted. Now we're decreasing, now we're making the top right here. And these two sides will meet here and end in this corner. All right, so let me go back to what I was doing. Okay, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, okay, so we're going to slip stitch to this chain 3 space. Do not chain 3 or 3 double crochets. We're going to decrease again, turn our work, slip stitch in the last 3 double crochets you made, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, chain 3, three double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, back to the top. We're going to decrease again, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, turn our work, slip stitch in the last double crochets you made, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, we're going to decrease again, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, turn your work, slip stitch in the last 3 double crochets you just made, slip stitch in that chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch. Now we're going to decrease again, turn our work. Here, let me show you, sorry. So here we've got this edge here, the top. We're going to decrease, slip stitch in that chain 3 space, turn our work, slip stitch in the last 3 double crochets, slip stitch in the chain 3 space, chain 3. Now I believe, let's see, 3. Now I believe this is, yep, this is the last corner. So go ahead and slip stitch to that chain 3 space, turn your work, slip stitch in the last 3 double crochets, and in the chain 3 space, and you are done. So you see it worked from corner to corner. You started in one corner, you ended in another. I have 7 blocks on the bottom, 11 blocks on the side. If I were to count these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks on the top, and of course 7 blocks on the side. So you can use the corner to corner rectangle pattern to make blankets, scarves, pocket shawl, placemats, probably a couple other things I can't think of at the moment. But again, this is the corner to corner rectangle. However you want to do it. But there you go. And I just used this. This helped me when I learned how to make the corner to corner rectangle, kind of figure out where I am, you know, where it is in relation to making a blanket. But yeah, so again, started here, ended here. right, everyone. Well, I hope this helped some people. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.